Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So, a while ago, I did a video in defense of Lasheed for you. And in response to that video, I see that a couple of people have basically reached the wrong conclusion from that video. I see that a couple of people have distorted the arguments that I was raising in that video. And essentially what they have tried to do is make it seem as if I take the position that anyone should be able to support anyone without any kind of consequences, without any kind of reaction, without any kind of, without any kind of blowback or whatever. And they basically tried to say, well, I'm a hypocrite because I condemn people for supporting, a Donald Trump or Tommy Sotomayor or white racist cops or others, so-called coons and all that kind of stuff. So they're basically trying to call me out, and they're trying to use this standard to criticize me. And I just want to take time to respond to this briefly. Number one, that's not the argument that I was making. My main argument was, first of all, I think that all these people that jumped on this bandwagon to bash Lasheed for you, I think that they overreacted. Because essentially what these people want to do is deem her guilty by association, even though this sister has renounced or called out or disassociated herself from certain views espoused by this YouTuber, LA, that all these people dislike or whatever. So she has made her position clear. So this is not a situation where she is co-signing the things that these people deem objectionable. It's not as if someone is like supporting a Donald Trump, for instance, supporting his positions on a wide range of issues. This is not that situation. This is not a situation where somebody is supporting the positions of somebody like a Tommy Sotomayor that he has taken with respect to condoning police brutality, encouraging violence upon black people, making derogatory statements about black women, joking about domestic violence. I mean, this is not analogous at all, because this sister has made her positions clear and she has distinguished herself from LA on, a wide range of issues. Even during that Google Hangout, there were differences expressed during that. There were they touched on differences. So, so it's not an analogy. They cannot draw that analogy because this is not a situation where this sister is supporting, these objectionable views that these people are so upset about. And also, these people overreacted. A lot of these people, they were calling this sister, all kinds of bitches and hoes and whores and all this and that, simply because she had somebody on her program that they disagree with. Simply because this sister expressed some support for this brother. Not total support for his positions or his controversial statements or his antics or any of that kind of stuff, but some support for this brother. So to compare that, somebody's having some support for somebody versus somebody supporting clear-cut positions that a person is taking that are objectionable, there's no comparison. So that's the first thing that I want to point out. And then also, to draw the comparison between these two situations, between somebody supporting a Donald Trump and somebody voicing some support for somebody like a LA or whatever, there's no comparison. No comparison at all. You can't compare Lasheed for you voicing some support for LA to a YouTuber voicing support for racist cops that kill black people. There's no comparison. I can understand if somebody was upset with this sister for saying that, she supports, womanizing, or she supports, other things that people find objectionable, but that's not the case. These people can't find anything negative that this sister supported, but yet they want to just deem her guilty by association. They want to crucify her simply because she supports somebody that these guys don't even like, that they don't like. And really, their dislike for this person is not about anything serious or real for the most part. It's petty personal differences. That's all it boils down to. These people are not concerned about the welfare of this stepdaughter. They're not concerned about that person's welfare. These people, many of them, are looking for any opportunity to bash LA and to bash anyone who's associated with him, anyone who has any kind of affiliation with him. And the thing about that is that some of these people who react that way, some of them have been on Google Hangouts with LA. Some of these people tried to be in his company. They tried to be in his good graces and hang out with him and be cool with him. But these same damn hypocrites want to condemn a sister for voicing some support for LA. I mean, I just think that that's stupid. And I just think that it's hypocritical. And, I just want to say this, in the comment section to one of these videos, we were talking about this issue about credibility, because all we have right here is some he said, she said type of situation. We don't have anybody who is directly involved with this situation with direct knowledge of the allegations. All we have is so-and-so told me that so-and-so told me this. Hearsay within hearsay. That's what we have here. And it turns out that this woman that all these people were using to as a basis to support these unsubstantiated allegations, it turns out that this woman is now cool with LA now. I mean, she's chilling with him now. So that tells you a lot about the woman's credibility that brought this to everybody's attention. The fact that it's hearsay, somebody told her that somebody said what's her name and this and that. That's not evidence of anything. First of all, if there was clear evidence that anybody had committed such a thing, there's no way that I would be defending them. There's no way that I would defend such a person. I would never defend a pedophile. But here you don't have any kind of evidence. Here you have is just speculation. And then the person that even brought this up is now siding with the person that she falsely accused of this stuff. And then it's like, credibility is key. Anytime like a witness comes forward to make a statement, the first thing you want to judge is credibility. And I'm sorry, somebody that switches up stories, switches up loyalties, somebody that is peddling pictures of her vagina for quote unquote coins, that person is not credible to me. And that person wouldn't be credible to many people. So, it would be a different situation if the mother of this child came forward with allegations, if there were some kind of criminal charges pressed or anything like that, if there was some kind of protective custody procedures going on. At that point, I could take some of those allegations seriously. But I refuse to take allegations seriously. This just based on hearsay. So-and-so told so-and-so who told so-and-so something. Coming from a woman whose whole YouTube career is about pettiness and, doing the dozens or so-called roasting and all that kind of stuff, I can't take that kind of person seriously. And nobody in their right mind would take this person seriously under any other circumstances. The only reason why these people are taking her seriously is because they hate this guy, LA. So anybody who would say anything against him is credible in their mind.